Welcome back, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. If you're new here, my name's Brianna and I'm the founder and owner at Travel Dolce Travel Agency. In this video, I'm going to share with you the best activities to do on the island of Maui, Hawaii. By the end of this video, you'll have a great idea of what Maui has to offer. I've done a ton of research and tapped into the plethora of travel agent resources that I have to bring you this list today. Be sure to stay tuned till the end for my #1 activity to do on the island of Maui. Maui is beautiful, and like all the Hawaiian islands, it has some of the best weather in the world. Seasons occur, but it's never colder than 75 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. In the winter months, the climate is a bit more wet, and in the summer, it's drier. Rain showers keep the islands green and lush, but every island has an area where the sun shines at every single day of the year. Maui is known as the Valley Isle and probably the most touristy of the Hawaiian islands. That's just because there's so much to do on the island of Maui, including the road to Hana, the Iao Valley, and Haleakala. We'll touch more on those things in just a minute. Have you ever been to Maui? If so, drop a sun emoji below in the comments. I'd love to know who's been there. My first recommendation on Maui is go to a luau. They're a great way to take in some entertainment and enjoy the culture of the islands. There are so many luau's to choose from, but as a travel agent, I know about the best ones. Which ones have the best food, which ones have the best show, which ones include fire dancing, which ones don't, which ones include a pig unearthing, which ones don't, if you'd rather not see that. But it is a really cool tradition, and it looks like so much fun. And I'm happy to point you in the right direction. My second recommendation for Maui is doing a whale watch. So the whales are there from November to May. So if you're there during that time, definitely go on a whale watch. If you saw my best time to book video, I'll link it in the cards on whichever side. You know that in November and December, the whales are still pregnant and a little less active. But, come towards the end of whale season, you really get to see a lot more activity. You'll see them jumping and the mamas interacting with the babies, and it really truly is an excellent time to go. Some of the tours even have hydrophones that they can lower into the water so you can hear the whales singing their incredible whale song. And tours leave from several of the different harbors in Maui, so just let us know your preference or maybe where you're staying, and we can get you a boat out of somewhere close. Number 3 on my list for Maui is the road to Hana. So that's kind of on the northeast-ish side of the island, and it's a 64.4-mile road that leaves kind of near the airport, and it's marked by picturesque tiny bridges, gorgeous foliage, stunning waterfalls, some of the most amazing beaches in the world. So you can either drive the road to Hana yourself if you rented a car, or you can take a tour. Now, the tours only stop at designated places along the way, but you can typically find out where those stops are ahead of time, depending on your tour. And then if you do decide to drive your own way, then I would recommend getting one of the apps that basically provides commentary all along the way, and it'll kind of narrate your journey, point out where the good stops are, the things that you can't miss. So that's really helpful if you're going it on your own. The road to Hana is really more about the journey than the destination. So take your time, enjoy the journey. I would definitely plan a whole day's worth for this activity. It is kind of a lot of driving, but you can also control that. You don't necessarily have to go the whole 64 miles. You can kind of turn around wherever you feel like it is that you've seen enough. My next recommendation, number 4 on the list for Maui, is back near the starting point at the road to Hana. So maybe when you finish the road to Hana, you could eat dinner here, but we recommend Mama's Fish House. Mama's Fish House is obviously also on the north shore of Maui, and every day they have fishermen that go out in small boats and catch the fish for the restaurant for the day. The fishermen bring the fish directly back to Mama's Fish House where they process it and serve it fresh within 24 hours. Their daily menu lists the names of the fishermen who caught the fish and where they caught it. So I think that's just an interesting little addition to Mama's Fish House. And I hear the food is absolutely amazing. And why wouldn't it be? It's fresh fish. How can we talk about Maui without mentioning the beaches? So there are some world famous beaches in Maui, and there are so many amazing, beautiful ones as well. So some of the ones that we recommend are D.T. Fleming Beach. At D.T. Fleming, the waves are just right for beginning paddle boarders, surfers, anybody that's wanting to give it a go while they're on the islands. We also recommend Big Beach, Little Beach, and of course the world famous Ka'anapali Beach. And this leads us into our next recommendation for Maui. It's taking a surf lesson or maybe a paddleboard lesson. It's another way to embrace the Hawaiian culture and lifestyle. Most vendors will have all the equipment that you need, including reef shoes, a long sleeve rash guard, and of course a surfboard. Group lessons and private lessons are available. Private lessons are recommended for those that aren't as strong swimmers, so like little kids or anyone that would have trouble paddling their own board. Number 7 on our list for Maui is a pineapple tour. If you take a pineapple tour, guests will be taken on an exclusive experience of Maui's pineapple heritage. You'll learn about the unique growing cycle and cultivation techniques of the Hawaiian pineapple. Guests will enjoy a guided tour of the harvesting of the pineapple fields, the packing and shipping factory, and you'll also get 1 free pineapple to take home. Guests are encouraged to taste the various stages of the pineapple while learning the history and fascinating facts of this sweet fruit. The 8th recommendation that we have for Maui is the Molokini and Turtle Town Snorkel. So Molokini is a marine reserve with spectacular water clarity and pristine coral reefs. They're rated one of the best snorkeling spots in the world. This reef has a variety of beautiful reef fish and animals. More than 400 varieties of fish are found in the Hawaiian waters, and more than 25% of these are only found in Hawaii. Occasionally, you'll even see dolphins, whales, manta rays, and the Hawaiian monk seal. And like we talked about earlier, the whale season, that's a great opportunity to see those awesome humpback whales up close. And the second part of this is the turtles, of course. So the turtle arches offer a large coral reef system, and it's located near McKenna State Park. The caverns and ledges in the coral and lava create the perfect habitat for sponges, corals, octopus, fish, eels, and shrimp. The highlight of this reef is the number of green sea turtles. The next recommendation I have for Maui is the Iao Valley. Iao Valley is a lush, stream-cut valley in West Maui, Hawaii, located 3 miles west of Haleakala. Because of its natural environment and history, it has become a tourist location. It was designated a national natural landmark in 1972. Iao Valley State Monument is the place to be if you like the tropical flora of Hawaii. And my last recommendation for Maui, it's number 10 on my list, but really number 1 in my heart and my most, valuable recommendation, I would say, is Haleakala Crater. Haleakala, or the East Maui volcano, is a massive shield volcano that forms more than 75% of the Hawaiian island of Maui. The western 25% of the island is formed by another volcano, also referred to as West Maui Mountains. The tallest peak of Haleakala is 10,023 feet. Welcoming sunrise at the crater of Haleakala National Park is one of the most popular things to do on Maui. From atop the highest peak on the islands, witness a multi-hued explosion of color as the sun rises above the clouds, unveiling a primal landscape of rugged island contours. This rare opportunity to view paradise from this altitude will surely be a highlight of your visit. They have tours at different times of the day, I believe, but the sunrise tour is definitely the most popular. Sunrise times vary depending on the time of year in Hawaii, but the tour usually leaves between 2:10 and 2:20 a.m. The summit is also very chilly due to the altitude, so be sure and bring a jacket or dress in layers so you can add and take off as needed. Haleakala is definitely on my bucket list. Have any of you been to Haleakala Crater for the sunrise viewing? If so, please leave me a comment below. I'm dying to hear about it firsthand. I've read so much about it and watched videos and done all this stuff. It's definitely on my bucket list for sure. Also, if you've been to Maui and have other recommendations for things to do on the island, please leave it in the comments below for all of us to check out. We're always open to new ideas and suggestions, so let us know. If you're interested in learning more about Travel Dolce, head on over to our website at traveldolce.com. And while you're there, go ahead and join our mailing list. We send out exclusive promotions and information just for our mailing list members, so go ahead and join. We'd love to have you. Be sure and follow us on all of our social media accounts as well. I'll put them in the description box below for your reference. And if you enjoyed this video or found this information valuable, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. We post new videos every single Thursday at 10 a.m. So we would love to have you subscribe and hang around a while. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.